Hey, you know what time it is. It's time to admire my black background. It's the best black background in all of the internets. You must admit. You don't have to admit, but I enjoy it. Let's see what's behind here because I don't usually show what's behind here. Let's see. Oh, who knows? It's a treadmill that I don't use. So, that's okay. That's okay. Hey guys, what's up? It is Thursday, July 2nd. I almost said June. I would have to say June 33rd or something like that. But it's July 2nd of the year 2020. I know you all remember the year because we're all stuck in it forever. We don't seem to be able to pull our way out of it until it's bright and shiny and it becomes a whole new 2020. It's a whole different year. Tonight on our program, we have a return guest, and I am so excited. He is here in Savannah somewhere, hovering around. We're not sure where, and we won't reveal that fact unless he wants us to. But he's waiting in our green room, and he is enjoying our fine assortment of cheeses and artisanal, seasonal, medicinal breads. And I'm going to bring him out right now. Darryl, what's up?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just enjoying that little cheese, that cheese. And
that cheese. What kind of cheese did they have out tonight? I didn't look at the selection.
There's a brie here. There's also an Asiago, and there's my favorite smoked Gouda.
Smoked Gouda. Are there any capers?
Huh?
Capers?
No capers.
No capers.
Sorry.
Too salty. I find them to be too salty.
They're a little too.
So,
how are
you? Yeah. This is it's good to see you again.
Good to be seen. Good to see you as well. I'm telling you, in these very dark times, it's good to be seen. Trust me.
They are. They're dark, but it's nice to have a bright, shiny face in front of me. I enjoy that.
Hey now.
So you flew down from New York, right?
Down from New York, yeah.
How was the trip?
Yesterday. Actually, it was a little stressful. Mm-hmm. Because there's always the idea looming that you could pick up something that could, right. But I flew JetBlue. Yes, it was American, but JetBlue. They put you on JetBlue and
right.
JFK. And I have to say, JetBlue took really good care of us. They eliminate the passenger in the middle seat. Mm-hmm. So everybody's distancing, and the only thing I do understand though, which is what stresses me out. You know, that moment when the plane comes to a halt, and they say to you, wait until the seatbelt thing goes off, and you hit ding dong, and everybody jumps up.
Yeah.
Well, they made an announcement, and they said, listen, when the plane comes to a complete stop, could you wait until the row before you gets their stuff and get in the exit to leave? Mm-hmm. It was then when I understand why we're in where we are. Yeah.
because nobody followed those rules.
As soon as that seatbelt, that ding dong, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
But people were pretty respectful. I have to say, people were pretty respectful. JFK was empty. That was weird to see.
Yeah.
Because New York's not really open yet.
Right.
Protocol is we're still at stage 2. We were supposed to go to stage 3, which means that stores and retail stores were going to open, mm-hmm. and they were going to do inside dining.
Inside dining, yeah, I heard that part. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
but I mean, the good thing is the wonderful thing is that the death rate is down, and my heart and thoughts and prayers go out for all those people. Even if it was 5,
yeah,
there's still 5 families that were have been devastated. The world is turned upside down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels it. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. And I don't know if you all heard about it yet, but New Yorkers have been suffering from non-sleep, because we've been having fireworks displays for the past 4 weeks every night from 11:30 to 3 a.m.
Really? Now, who's setting off the fireworks? We don't know.
We have no clue. We have no idea.
It's the fireworks terrorists is what it is.
It's the gremlins.
Yes. Yeah. We have those here too, by the way.
You have gremlins?
Well, no, the fireworks kids or
really?
Or whoever. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's not nearly as much as you might experience up there, of course.
4 or 5 hours.
5 hours. Wow.
Straight. Yeah. Loud.
I guess you got to celebrate somehow, huh?
Well, the other interesting thing is for while the worst of COVID, and you didn't ask me about this. Did you want me? Because this is kind of
no. Yeah, we talk about this. So go ahead. Yes, please.
The interesting thing about New York is a lot of people think that New Yorkers are rude and stay away from me and very distant and whatever. I have gained a new respect and love for the human condition, because as a whole, New York shut down. I mean, everybody was inside. No one, even now. And so what happened was traffic was null and void. So it would be really, really quiet. Mm-hmm. I mean, it got really quiet for like 2 months. And it was that in itself was unnerving, because you're used to the traffic, you're used to the noise. The only thing we would hear is an ambulance run by, and it was like clockwork every 20 minutes.
Wow.
And it got to the point where it got really, really heavy, because we would get to the point to where we were having 1,200 people die in 24 hours. And so every time an ambulance would leave the area, you felt like, that was pretty heavy. That was pretty heavy. But I mean, the good news is I came out of it and I'm happy.
Yeah. That's good.
I gained like 20 pounds. So,
well, we'll call that quarantine weight.
Why don't we just call it quarantine weight?
Yeah.
We can do that.
It's like the freshman 20 is what that is.
There you go.
Yeah. Or I guess it's a freshman 50. I don't know.
50, whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, gosh, I can't even imagine. Honestly, we're in a different world here. That's for sure.
Completely.
We've been on the other side of it, and now we're starting just to get a little trickle of what you guys experience, and by no means what you have. I mean, for instance, we went from a rate of 6 to 7 more cases a day, and I think just this past Wednesday we went up 180 cases in one day in Chatham County, and that for us was eye-opening for sure.
It was pretty rough, and I mean, even hearing the numbers, and then at one particular point watching them go up in front of your eye was a bit much. And those numbers, I mean, a staggering number. I think it was like 2-3 weeks we were getting like 900 casualties in a 24-hour period, and that went on for weeks.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That was pretty hard as a New Yorker. And I mean, because usually you can get away from it. You can either go take a train ride, or, go to another borough, go to a show. Yeah. And that's not happening until we found out that Broadway's not opening now until January.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we've been talking about that. I was interviewed yesterday about the local theater community, and we had talked about opening a little earlier here, and there's still hope that a lot of the venues, Savannah Theater being one, will open in September for small shows, small audiences.
Yeah.
No intermission, because that's when people, walk around each other. So things will be different. Well, but we'll still have that benefit of having a smaller community where people aren't so close together.
Right. Right.
And I understand their decision too. It's really hard. It's really hard.
Pretty hard. But I'm inspired. I'm inspired because I'm an actor with a one-man show. And I've been working on another one. So by the end of the summer, I have two one-man shows. And
that's what we're looking for. That's perfect.
And there it is.
There it is.
Hopefully that's what everybody's looking for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm not really sure. The only thing we've heard consistently from the shipping industry is that things may start back in September. I think we talked about this the last time I was on the show.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm still inspired though. I still am very, very much inspired because, there are going to be so many stories that come from this, so many stories and good stories about how people got through and, made it through this.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. I really, really am. And, just to see your friends and hug and,
yeah,
we all are looking forward to that. So.
Yeah. Yeah. My kids are getting tired of me hugging them all the time.
Gets a little weird after a while. I understand.
Yeah. Dad, you've hugged me 3 times today. Leave me alone. There you go, moms. There's my mom. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom. How are you?
She's great. Here's one of your moms.
April! Yay! Hey!
Yeah, we love April.
And there it is.
Yeah, so I was trying to work with them. We were going to try and do it in the theater tonight, but I just felt like with us saying just now we're going to have to start masking publicly. Plus, they're doing a lot of work there to try and get ready for reopening.
As is everybody.
Yeah, so we'll let them do that. But I do look forward to actually sitting down with you someplace, somewhere.
We can. We'll get to that. We really will. And I'll be here for a minute. I'm going to be here for a minute because my parents' 60th anniversary is today.
Yes, congratulations.
I'm very excited about that. However, I can't necessarily go see them yet.
Right.
Because I'm kind of quarantining. So I'll get to see them this weekend.
Okay.
Because I actually took a test in New York, and they told me to test again when I get here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to find a testing site somewhere here, and then I have to test when I get back, because when I get back into New York, you have to register, saying that you've come, where you come from, and then do an additional 14-day quarantine.
Wow.
And they're checking you. So they're randomly checking your house. It's on the honor system, but if they come to your house and you're not home, from what I hear, I'm not really sure about this, allegedly, let's put it that way.
Okay.
Allegedly, you can be fined up to $2,000.
Wow. Yeah. I think we have it's $500 here if you're not wearing a mask in a public place.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think that's what the ordinance says. That's the most you can get fined, though. That's what they said. So it may be much less than that, but they say that the most you can get fined is $500.
See, I kind of got used to it, actually.
Yeah.
Wearing my mask.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
And did we talk about the humidifier the last time?
Did we
put that up? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still, I got used to
wearing that on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did see a picture of that. So that's what that was.
Yeah.
Well, okay. April says, and we would have been welcome. Well, of course we would have been. I know that. Thank you, April.
Well, maybe we'll do something before I leave. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be great. Get some coffee or something.
That would be wonderful. I would love that.
Yeah.
I'm an avid coffee drinker. So.
Yeah.
And I used to hate it.
Really?
I thought coffee was the most disgusting drink known to man.
I think I was the same way.
Hated it.
My mom and my brother, they would drink coffee all the time. And it wasn't until, gosh, I can't remember when I guess probably when I discovered Starbucks, that's when I started drinking coffee. And now I can't stand Starbucks.
Really?
Yeah, I have to have the good stuff. And the good stuff, and I'll plug them right now because I want to get them on as my sponsor. I need a sponsor. Who doesn't need a sponsor? Perk Coffee here in Savannah, Georgia. Some of the best coffee you'll ever have. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm not going to throw Starbucks away, so I'm going to do this. That was Chris. That's the other way. Okay, that was Chris. Starbucks. I am open for sponsorships and whatever and perks. Give me a call.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I'm supporting local. That's what I'm trying to do. But of course,
I think that's great. Yeah, that they need that. Everybody, So shop locally, everybody, and let's get these people back, back to where they need to be.
Right. And if you live in Seattle, shop locally at Starbucks.
There you go.
Or if you love Starbucks, just shop. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, where's Perks? I'm gonna go there.
So Perk is on East Broad.
Okay.
That's where their location is, where you can go and pick up coffee, but they'll also make you a coffee there as well.
All right, I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah. She said, April says, I do not like coffee. Jen did not get her coffee fetish from me. Okay.
I really didn't like coffee until I was doing Jesus Christ Superstar for Andrew Lloyd Webber, and I had 80 people sitting in front of me waiting for me to teach them. And I had an assistant at the time, and I was drinking, don't judge me, but I was drinking Red Bull at the time, and I would drink up to 2 a day. So bad for you.
Yeah.
And he said to me one day, my assistant said to me, I'm not getting any more Red Bull. I'm going to make you coffee and you're going to love it.
Yeah.
And the way I know it worked is because I was 12 o'clock that day. I was yelling and I was going at it and they said, never give him coffee again. And so here I am today, cannot get along without a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I only drink like 1 cup a day, and if I drink more than that, I get a little loopy. But
oh, really?
I do have to have that 1 cup.
I can't do the milk in it though.
We do a little cream from time to time, but mostly I drink it black.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah. But I don't like the bitter coffee. I like a nice smooth coffee.
Do you know what somebody told me to get rid of bitterness in coffee?
What's that?
A pinch of salt.
Oh, really?
Pinch of salt. I've never tried it, but because I don't think I would like that. But I hear you don't take the salt, you don't taste the salt, especially if you put enough in. You actually get the flavor of the coffee.
Huh?
A gentleman from Peru told me that.
And a Peruvian would know about coffee.
Peruvian would know that.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Lima, Peru, actually.
Lima. Oh, Lima, I've often dreamt of Lima.
I never knew it existed, so okay.
I still enjoy the beans.
Yeah.
Lima beans.
A beautiful place.
Have you had the Lima beans?
No.
Have you had the lima beans? I think I'm mispronouncing it. Never mind. Lima beans? Yes. Butter beans. That's what I.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of speckled butter beans?
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
You gotta tell me about this now.
There's a dish that I don't like to cook, just so you know. But there's this bean. It's called the speckled butter beans. It is speckled, but it's brown. It's a brownish purple. And I make a dish like you know what succotash is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course you do. You're a Southern.
Yeah.
So speckled butter beans, crowder peas. You know what crowder peas are?
Yes.
Okra.
Oh, I love okra.
With ham hocks.
Oh, that sounds good.
It will hurt your soul, is what it would do.
The speckled hen speckled butter beans. Is that what you said?
No, speckled butter beans.
The speckled butter beans. Do you buy them? You buy them dry in dry goods?
No. Get them in the frozen.
Okay, all right.
Frozen in the frozen thing, and you can see Huxley. See Huxley knows. Huxley knows. You put a little corn in there as well. Oh my God! With some white rice. Don't you listen? It's good for what's ailing you.
That's smack your mama good.
But if you got a mama like mine, you might not want to do it. You might
No,
want to skip that.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
You might want to skip that one if you.
Mama, you know I'm kidding.
No, don't do that to Mama. She looks like she's a very sweet person.
She is. My mom is very sweet, and she loves okra too.
Does she?
I'm sure she would eat that up. I bet.
I don't know what it is, but I love okra.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a country boy.
That might be it. A lot of people say, it's they don't like the sliminess of it, but I don't.
I don't care either. But I had a cousin who went really far. He's not with us anymore, Greg. Bless his heart. But he used to like them pickled.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I like anything pickled.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even pig feet?
No. Vegetables. I like vegetables pickled. And give me the main parts of the animal, not the extended parts. I'm not. I'll say I'm not that Southern.
Do you eat pork? Do you eat pork?
Oh, I'll eat pork. Yeah, I'll eat pork.
Okay.
Yeah. But here's my background. When I was 16 years old, 15, 16 years old, we lived in an apartment complex. And no townhouse. It was like townhouses, but it was just maybe a block away from the Piggly Wiggly. And that's where I got my first job, at the Piggly Wiggly, as a stock boy. And I would gaze at all the canned meats. Just be amazed at the variety of canned meats and things that I didn't know about. Like, pig brains and milk gravy, for instance.
No.
Tripe.
No. Nope.
Nope. No. And so, yeah, that was me too. So I've never gone that route of pickled pig's feet. No, I haven't had pickled pig's feet. So
it's kind of good though.
I bet it is, but
I haven't had it in years, but it's pretty good. So let's talk about opportunity. What kind of opportunities have come up for you lately? Oh boy. Yes. Well, I'm working on a web series right now. Just got a web series called The Reparators. And it was written by, oh God, I know I was going to forget this man's name. Anyway, he wrote the Book of Eli.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm doing that. I'm playing a detective.
That is so cool.
Yeah. And then I just got another web series which was really weird the way I got. The director and I had worked together for a while, some years ago, and he calls me one day and he says, "Hey, can you do a comedy sketch, or just do some comedy and send it to me?" And I have this character that I had developed, and I sent it to him, and he laughed so hard, and he was like, "You should post that. Number one, you got the job, and you're playing a therapist." And I'm going, "So is he funny at least? Is the guy funny?" He goes, "Oh, no, we don't want you to be funny at all. It's a very serious role." "Well, why did you want me to do comedy?" He goes, "Because I thought you could do it."
Oh, I believe that. Yes.
I don't. Yes. What can I tell you? So, so I'm doing that. I don't know the name of it yet. I don't even think there is a title yet. But we haven't been able to, and it's based out of Atlanta. But we haven't been able to. They haven't been able to figure out what the protocol is for filming. So,
got it. Yeah,
that's on hold for a while. So those things are going. I'm still working on my book, and writing a new gospel show, that I want to hopefully put on the road by the end of this year.
Oh wow!
Hopefully, if you can do that.
Yeah.
But it's about my life and my life growing up in the church and how I turned out.
You haven't turned out yet. You're still turning out. We all are.
Okay, all right. If you say so.
You're always writing your book. You're always writing your book.
Yeah, but those are the things that are going on right now. Oh, thank you,
Sir DP.
Sir DP.
Yes.
My one-man show. Basically, it's about my growing up in the churches of South Carolina, St. Matthew Baptist Church. Hey, y'all, they're watching. And how I started singing when I was 5. As the story goes, I didn't talk until I started singing. I sang before I talked. And so how I started singing in the church when I was a kid, and then learned how to play piano at 9. And by the age of 11, I was playing for like 8 churches a Sunday. And by the time I became, got in high school, I started a choir that was 80 voices strong and all of that. So, yeah.
Really? Yeah. I just got a text from a friend whose house you're staying in. And I don't know what she means by this.
What'd you say?
She said, I sound like the man in the yellow hat.
The man in the yellow hat.
Curious George?
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
So confused.
I don't know what she means, but I guess maybe my voice sounds similar to the guy, because I think it's a PBS thing.
Okay.
And yeah, and I guess I sound a little bit like him. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I'm staying in this amazing apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say who it is unless she texts you and tells you I can.
Okay, I'll see if she says it. She's like a minute behind what we're talking about. So
okay, but I know I'm trying to hide the electrical thing behind me because the house is absolutely extraordinary, and I'm sure she's going. He's in my house, and the best he can do is show the darn thing. But this house is beautiful. I love that. It's been beautiful. I'm loving it.
Well, they are beautiful people.
They are extraordinarily beautiful people.
Extraordinarily beautiful people, and they are giving of their house whenever someone needs it. I know that for sure. And
I'm having a ball. I may not leave.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. I gotta go.
Yeah. So the plan is that you're gonna attend your parents' 60th wedding anniversary.
60 years. Yeah, wow. They got married 5 years before I was born.
Woo.
Yeah. And
this revealed your age, but I think that's the second time you've revealed your age on this show, so I think it's fine. It's totally
fine. It's too late. I mean, at this particular point, you can look it up and Google it and be like, okay, he said he was 20. He said he was 30 something. That's a lie. But yeah, they turned their 60th anniversary, and I love them so much. And my mom she's turning 81 this year. I know she's gonna hate me telling her age. My dad just turned 87 a couple of weeks ago, and
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, they're cute as a button, the two of them.
I bet they are.
They're so cute.
Sir DP wants to know.
I'm not a PK.
You're not a PK.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not a PK.
Okay. I'm embarrassed.
Well, yes, I am now because my mom. I forgot. My mom's an evangelist. I'm sorry. What was I thinking?
Oh, okay. I get it now. All right.
What do you get?
A preacher's kid.
PK, preacher's kid.
Yeah. I thought there was some mystical secret code that I was missing, but now
no, I'm not a PK. I am a PK now, but
right.
Yeah,
but you didn't grow up a PK.
No.
Okay.
No, but I did grow up in church though.
Yes.
24/7. No, I'm just kidding.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday, unless there was a revival. If there was a revival, it would be 7 days a week.
Mm. Yeah. A tent revival.
No, well, Baptists didn't really have tent revivals anymore.
No. Okay.
No. But I worked pretty darn hard in the church. But that was so long ago.
Yeah.
It's like a lifetime ago.
Yeah. Do you ever get a chance to sing in church again, though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do. I don't as much as I used to. I don't. You know what? And I shouldn't say this out. I'll say it softly so everybody can't hear me. It's just between. Okay. Singing in church. Let's just put it this way: the Black culture, the church culture, not the Black, the church culture, can be a really rough audience. And I realized early in life, I think in my late 20s, great story. Anyway, my late 20s, no, just before I won the competition, I had gone to one of my favorite EMTs who was here, who was taking care of me. And he said, "You're a tenor." And I said, "Yeah." And I was having some vocal problems and I was, getting ready for the competition. And my grandfather died of throat cancer. And I was having some vocal issues. And he said, "I think," and I was like, "Don't finish that statement." He said, "Well, your chords, like they've been going through, like they went through a shredder." And it's just for years of hard singing. And so it doesn't mean that I don't like to sing in church. I do, but
he says, yeah,
it can be a real hard thing and especially now, because here's the thing: as a technical vocalist,
yes,
it's difficult to sing for an audience. Audiences nowadays are what I call
they've learned the wrong way to hear it. That is what
Thank
it
you.
is.
That's, at least you said it. I didn't. It's almost enemies of the melody is what I call it, because it's like, can we let a melody breathe?
Right.
And I'm a singer that loves a melody. I've done some orchestrations, and I'm an arranger. And one of the first lessons of arranging is, especially if you're arranging someone else's piece, is at least give them the courtesy of letting people hear what their melody is. Give the melody some air, let it breathe. And I teach now. I'm a vocal coach, and I have so many students coming in, wanting me to teach them how to riff.
Right.
How about I teach you how to breathe?
Yeah. No, it's so true, because I've had this conversation with many people on this very show about the belt. Like, where did you find your belt? How do you express your belt? Because my daughter, honestly, she's a beautiful singer. She's it sounds so sweet and has a clean, pure voice. Yeah. But at the same time, she doesn't have that thing that everybody is looking for, But I don't necessarily think she needs it. I think that nice, clean, sweet voice is good to have. But yeah, still people are looking for that. They want that.
It's interesting. Voice. It's interesting. And it's not that I don't sing in church anymore. I do. Whenever I get the chance, and my schedule will allow. But I'm noticing the audiences are very different now, and they expect something that that could be detrimental to you if you, and my heart goes out to all, gospel singers who've been out there. Most of the time when I'm singing, I'm considered a gospel singer. And I don't shun that at all. I mean, that's my start. That's my love. But I was watching a video the other day where Kirk Franklin apologized to the singer on television, because he said, a lot of times gospel has expected, or churches or church audiences have expected gospel singers to have a particular sound, which I totally agree with. Everybody has a particular sound. Country has a particular sound, R&B, blah, 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 classical. But he apologized to this girl who had this very sweet melodic voice. And she became intimidated because of all the other singers that were singing rings around her and riffing all over the place. And his question was, well, what is the melody? And he said, I'm sorry, you don't have to do what they do. You do what you do. It's just as anointed. You know what I mean by anointed. It's just as serving. It's just as inspirational. And I had to learn that at an early age. I had to really learn that because I started to, I can growl and, and I know, and I've learned how to support it. And I've taught singers how to support that and be able to sing it in a healthy way. For me, though, it just became a little disheartening to want to share and get back, unless you have a certain rift or whatever. I don't want to hear what you have to. And so the body language will change, and it got a little much to me. But I still love to sing in church, of course. I don't want anybody to think, if any churches out there need a singer, call me, but yeah, I said all that to say I haven't in a while, in some time, because I just it can be taxing,
right?
But it's just as rewarding because I believe in inspiring people and all that good stuff. So.
Yeah, and now I am thinking of, the guy who was just in Beetlejuice. I'm trying to remember his name.
On Broadway?
Yes.
I don't know his name.
I don't either. He was in School of Rock too.
Okay.
But I was listening
to theater. Really? Same guy?
Same guy. He started School of Rock. So of course he's not Jack Black, but you know what I mean.
I know.
On Broadway he started. So he has developed that healthy growl as well. And he was explaining it. And I thought it was just very interesting. And it wasn't any way that I had ever thought of it. But
I think anything you support with breath, with the proper breath control, it's a healthy way of doing it. But a lot of times in certain situations, you don't really think about it. You just go with the emotion of it. But I think of all my places, to be honest with you, all my places to sing, church would be it.
There you go.
So I just gave you a complete dichotomy of what I just said.
All right.
But no, I love the church because when they do appreciate you, they really appreciate you.
Yeah.
What I had to do, and I don't want anybody, especially a young person who listens to this, to be discouraged. What I had to do for myself was I had to realize that it was more about service, and it was more about how I could inspire someone else. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't so much about me, and it became about me a lot, and that's when I really love to do it, because it feels so good when someone comes and tell you, that song is what I needed. I really needed that. And it's going to help me get through my day. But what I learned early as well, what I learned recently, is that can happen anywhere. I mean, I do it. I did it every week on the ship, and it was extremely rewarding. So, like we can't go to church right now, but church is everywhere. It's in you.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that. It's not a particular sound. It's the gospel is the good news of Jesus Christ. So, as long as you have that, you're good. Rather you sing 150 riffs or the highest note on the piano.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom is telling me that I'm a PB. What do you?
Peanut butter and jelly?
I guess.
No, peanut butter. What's a PB?
I don't know. I think she's trying to tell me I'm a preacher's boy, but
maybe a precious boy. Maybe you're her precious boy.
Thinking about it, I think my dad is kind of a minister, but yeah, I don't know. Oh. He can marry people. Oh, I don't know how it works. He joined some new church, not a new church, a very old church, but
okay.
And I think he got ordained in some way. Yes, I think that's it. I have a hard time keeping track of my dad, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Well,
but he knows that.
Oh.
And it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We love each other. Oh, Shannon says it's polar bear. She says I'm a polar bear. That's what my mom is trying to say.
You're a polar bear. Not going to touch that. I'm so not going to touch that. I am so going to leave that alone. I promise.
All that means, Darryl, is that when it's really cold outside, I dive into the ocean. That's all that means.
Are you one of those people?
No, I would never do that. I'm not crazy. I'm
right.
not crazy.
Now, what I was going to add another dimension to, who you are.
No,
I've never met a polar bear, actually.
Or
any bear for that matter.
Once a year here, but it's kind of silly because it's never that cold here. So
they have polar bears in Savannah?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
How close to get? Like in the 30s?
Maybe that.
Well, that's more of a Canadian bear.
Right. That's a brown bear is what that is. That's all.
Don't cheat. I mean, if you're going to go for it, go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Go up to Massachusetts. That's where you need to go. Someplace like that.
Yeah, that was so not happen for me. I am so not a cold person. Nope. Nope. Yeah. That's why most of the ships that I take are go to the Caribbean.
Right. None of those Nordic cruises, huh?
Well, I took an Alaskan and what is it? The South Pole, Antarctica.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was cold.
It was pretty darn cold.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn cold. And actually, it was Alaska. It was actually colder in Antarctica than it was Alaska.
Really? Yeah. I could imagine that. Yeah.
But I would recommend it for anybody. If you're ever thinking about doing a cruise and making it your first cruise, take an Alaskan cruise or an Antarctican cruise.
Really?
Okay. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Not amazing. It's amazing.
That's a new word.
Amazing. Antarctica, incidentally, was the first place I saw. That's the first whale I've ever seen. A pod of whales right next to my window come up and feed.
Oh wow,
that was beautiful. Yeah.
So I don't travel much. I've never been out of the country.
No way.
The Bahamas. I've been to the Bahamas. That's not out of the country, really. That's the Bahamas. But my wife has been to Ireland.
Oh wow! I heard Ireland's beautiful.
Yeah, I want to go. And she took an Alaskan cruise and really enjoyed that. And I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was just home with the kids.
Well, you can't be everywhere.
You owe me.
That was him. That was I didn't say that. That was the man you married.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She'll watch this later. I don't know what she's doing right now.
Oh, all right. Well, please give her my love.
I will. And someday you'll get to meet her as well, which will
I hope so.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I hope so. That would be amazing.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
I don't know what Shannon is saying now. No, Shannon, I'm not going to say that.
She'll tell me later.
Inside joke.
She'll tell me later.
Yeah, she'll tell you later. She will.
Now you did Elf. You were in Elf as well. Is that right, with her husband?
Yes, I was.
Okay, I heard that was an amazing show. I wasn't able to see it.
It was. So you know how I was cast, though?
I do not.
I was Walter Hobbs, who is Elf's dad.
No way.
So I played Mike Zoller's dad.
Wah wah.
So I mean, it worked. He's just got like such a kid quality about him that it was believable in that way.
What a great guy, though.
And I have such an angry dad quality about me that it worked.
Do you?
No. But I know how to act, so that's what's important.
Well, yeah, and which is what you were hired to do. This is great. Exactly. So you got the job done.
Yes.
All right.
So when Shannon and Mike had to leave, of course, I had to say goodbye to my son and my daughter-in-law because I was going to miss them a lot. Yeah.
Well, I talked to him yesterday. He's doing well.
Good. I haven't talked to him as much. I need to give my son a call. I really do.
You probably should check in with your son.
I should.
That would be a good thing.
Actually, my own son was texting me a minute ago. I think he was looking for food.
Now, how old is your son?
He's 18.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's about to start college in the fall. So.
Oh, that's wonderful! Congratulations, you've done well.
Thank
Or
you.
something.
Yeah, I guess I did. He's
Good for you. That's congratulations.
He's a guy. He's definitely a guy.
Oh, that's great.
He's good. Yeah, he's a good guy.
That's wonderful.
Shannon wanted you to know that next time we do Elf, you better be in it.
Oh, that would be fun. Actually, that would be fun. I'm just looking forward to performing. Period. I miss it so much. I miss it so much. And I was going to do a song for you today, but we couldn't get things technically. I was going to try to surprise you, but sorry.
That's okay.
Next time, have me on again.
Sing a song. I'll sing a song.
You sing a song.
All right. I got to think about it. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face.
Yay!
That's all I got. I couldn't remember the rest of it.
What did you say? Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Da 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 da. Put on a happy face. Red sunshine all over the place. And put on a happy face.
There you go. Yeah, that was nice.
Hey!
You went high, I went low.
There you go. There you go. There's always room.
Yes, there is. Darryl, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me. I don't get asked to do this very often, so I'm very, very excited that you asked me to do it.
Yes, and
most of the time I have to beg. I got a song coming out. Can I sing on your? Oh, okay, no. Yeah.
What? Oh no.
I said usually I have to beg.
Yeah, you're doing a scenario. Then I got it.
Basically.
Yeah. I do that all the time, and people never get it. I'll start into a whole scenario, and they'll think I'm talking to them. No. I'm doing a scene right now.
I'm doing a scene. So maybe you should go scene, and then go into it, and then go scene. I'm done. Yeah. Done.
All right,
Chris. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it, and stay safe. And I wish you and your family all of the best. And of course, being safe. And we'll get through 2020 together.
Yes, we will. And wish your parents a very happy anniversary from me.
I will. I wish I could have seen them today, but I'm going to see them either tomorrow or Saturday. But I want them to. I'm trying to do the right thing.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. That's what we do. We do the right thing.
Yeah. So, thank you, Chris. This has been great.
I'll talk to you soon.
I hope so.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yay. Thanks for coming, guys. This has been fun. I've really enjoyed it. And I just love talking to people. I do. And there's so many wonderfully shiny, bright, sunny, spread sunshine all over the place people out there. Look for them. Pay attention to them. And you're going the right way. I don't know if those are words of wisdom. Those are my words for tonight. But anyway, have a great night. I'll see you next week. No show tomorrow. I'm taking the day off.